Well, this is a first. Yeah, baby. That's what you like right there. Skag velocity. I just love showing you guys this. It's kind of fun. There's a guy across the street, another lawn business, weed eating, but it's just really pretty shot. I don't know if you can pick it up, but way off in the distance you can see that mountain range. It'd be a lot prettier if there's a lot less power lines. But check this out. Gorgeous farmhouse down there. You can see a barn back there in the distance. Fall, guys. It's looking pretty. Take a look at this. That was on the table on the carport for me. Beautiful card. Awesome. Just that's just awesome. It's what really gives you some satisfaction in this business. All right, I'll apologize for the clickbait on that, guys. As many of y'all do, I have a lot of elderly customers. That one in particular at that house, she's 86 or 87 years old, lives by herself, and she'd got a new life alert little key fob like type thing, and she was testing it out, and it was a false alarm. So the EMT showed up there, and turns out she was okay. But I showed up, or I ran to my truck and grabbed one of my face masks out to see, if there was anything I could do, make sure she was all right. Of course, I'm not medically trained, but I was concerned for the customer. I've had her for a couple of years, and she's a great customer, but I wanted to make sure everything was all right. Turns out it was. She came out and talked to me and stuff, and whenever I went to get my check in the usual spot, I had that card and with a banana beside of it. So that's just the kind of relationships you need to build with your customers, guys. I have a lot of personal relationships with my customers. They text me, we share pictures, jokes, stuff like that. That's just one of the perks of being in this business, is the people you get to deal with. Now, there's the downside of that too. I'm not saying there's not, because there definitely is the downside of that. But by and large, you meet some really good people and develop some good relationships with your customers, and I just think that that's a real important thing. So she's okay. It was a scare anytime you're mowing a yard and the EMT pulls up on the yard you're mowing. It's a reason for alarm, but turns out she's all right. So that's what's up with that. But I thought that was interesting. Never a dull moment, for sure. Well, and sometimes you pull up and this is going on. New roof. So I'm going to guess on to the next one. All right. Alright, so I just learned a very, very valuable lesson. I was going to show it to you guys, but it's a brand new customer, and I just didn't want to break out a camera and tripod to set up me weed eating their hillside. But I've gotten yards off of other lawn care guys before, and I always just trusted what they priced the yard at. I was like, yeah, I'll just do it for whatever they were doing it for, and never went and looked at the yard. It's never bit me in the butt before, but I've only used like 2 guys that I just trusted what they told me, and I showed up, and 10 times out of 10, not literally, but 100% of the time, let's use that, it worked out fine. What they were charging, actually, there's a few cases that I got yards off of another guy, and they were mowing it for more than I would have bid it for. Well, this one that I just did, me and him's way off on what it was, so I probably won't be keeping this yard. That was the first time I've done it, because I doubt they'll want to pay my price after paying his for however long he's been doing it. But the lesson I learned is go check it out for yourself. Don't take somebody else's word. Like I said, it worked 100% of the time for me in the past. This time it didn't. But anyway, guys, the sun's going down, and it is bright. About 30-40 minutes before dark, but that's all I got for y'all today. Hope you have a great evening, and remember, follow me on Facebook, Instagram, hit that like button, and if you hadn't already, be sure and subscribe. Y'all have a good evening. I'll catch y'all tomorrow.